I am Victor Huerta, and on today's real estate show, I am going to show you when you should do your final walkthrough and why you should do your final walkthrough on your brand new house. Hey, welcome back, Phoenicians, to the #1 real estate show where we keep it real, raw, and relevant in home buyer and home seller tips and content in this game that we call real estate. Now, I want to explain to you when and why you should do a final walkthrough before you're buying your new house. So we are going to deep dive into the whiteboard. Yes, my famous whiteboard. And I'm going to show you exactly why and when you should do your final walkthrough. All right, so here we are on our whiteboard here. I have drawn you, and this other little person could be your significant other or just could be you by yourself. But anyways, here, let's deep dive on why you should do your final walkthrough and when you should do your final walkthrough. So if we take a timeline of when you saw your house, okay? So you started your journey here, right here. This is a timeline. So you started your journey here. Okay, you got pre-qualified in, you did your home inspection in 10 days. Okay, the seller did everything else in 5 days, here. So you have a total of 20 days. But you haven't seen your home since the home inspection. Okay, you haven't seen your home since the home inspection. And over here we'll put 45 days. You're not going to close after the 10th day. Let's just say the last day you saw it was on day number 10. So you haven't seen it until 45 days, okay? So this whole time frame right here, you have not even seen the house, okay? And you're going to purchase your house on the 45th day, okay? Now, what you want to do is you want to do your final walk 3 to 5 days before close of escrow. This is meaning when you're going to receive your keys. Okay, you want to do your final walkthrough then. And the reason why I say that is because you haven't seen it since day number 10. So you have this entire gap right here. Okay, this entire gap of 30 days, 35 days. Oh, I don't know how to add 35 days. Okay, that you have not seen the house. Okay, so you have gone 35 days without seeing this house. You don't even know what it looks like since day number 10. Whenever you did the home inspection, that's probably the last time you saw this house. Okay. Now the reason why you want to do the final walkthrough is a couple reasons. Is number one is, does the property look the same as you saw it at the start? Okay, now what's going to happen here is, what I mean by that is, does the property look the same when you started searching for a house? And what I mean by that is, it's not going to look exactly the same, because if you saw it with furniture in the house, well, unfortunately, when all that furniture is moved out, it is not going to look the same. It's going to look totally different. Okay, the pictures on MLS, us as real estate agents, we use professional photography. Well, some of us do. So the house is going to look totally different than the photos. And when people start moving out of the house, it's going to look totally different, because it's going to be bare bones and bare naked. But you want to make sure that it looks similar to the way that you saw it when you were walking into the house. And number two is, the main thing is, you want to make sure the repairs were completed. Okay, so you want to make sure all the repairs were completed. Okay, meaning that when you saw the house, okay, you went through the home inspection period, you went through the Binzer period. Okay, the seller responded, said, hey, we're going to fix these items. Now you want to do the final walkthrough just to make sure the property has no water leaks, there's no water damage, there's no electrical damage, the toilets are flushing, there's nothing clogged, and you also want to make sure that those repairs are completed during the home inspection. Now, the repairs don't have to be completed by a licensed contractor. Okay, they just have to be done in a work-like manner. Now, if it's an AC unit or major electrical problem, well, we can ask for some invoices, and then we can actually ask for some receipts and be like, hey, a contractor did come tune up the AC, contractor did come up, the roofer did come and fix some roof tiles, some roofing issues and stuff like that. But remember, in the purchase contract, it only has to be done in a work-like manner. So some of the handyman repairs is going to be done by a handyman. So those are kind of like the two main things on why you want to do your final walkthrough 3 to 5 days in advance, just to make sure that everything is almost the same as when you saw it the first time. Because remember, whenever you did your home inspection, when you were with the home inspector and your agent, those 10 days, well, if it's a 45-day close, you haven't seen the property for 35 days. Okay, so it's gonna look different. Now, you definitely can still come and be like, hey, I want to come tour the property in between the transaction just to see how things are going. We do have to get the seller to let us in, but that is another option. But as long as you do, what's very important is right here is 3 to 5 days, do the final walkthrough before you actually move into the property. It'll save you a lot of headaches. You want to make sure the property looks in the same condition as when you saw it when you're looking at the house before you made the offer. And you want to make sure that the repairs are completed, and you want to make sure that there's no issues in the property before you take ownership. So I hope this video kind of clears the air of when and why you should do your final walkthrough when purchasing a new house. Hey, once again, I am Victor Huerta, and thank you for watching the #1 real estate show, where I untangle all the real estate lingo so you can make a better sound decision when you're thinking about selling, buying, or investing in the Valley of the Sun. Hey, and do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. We have over 100 videos on our YouTube channel of home buyer, home seller tips and content, a little bit of mentorship and leadership to get you along the way in this home buying, home selling process, making things a lot smoother and easier. And plus, help us out. We're trying to actually get some more subscribers to our channel, helping us channel grow. We're just giving out free content for free. We hope you enjoy the whiteboard video, the face-to-face interaction, the audio. Definitely leave a comment below. We love to hear from you, and we will comment as well. And we will see you on the next whiteboard video.